Hello everyone and welcome back to the San Francisco 49er franchise on the Football Freak Sports Network. I'm Husker Wk8 and it's time once again for more Madden football. In our last episode, we took on the Dallas Cowboys at home in Levi's Stadium. With some changes in the defensive scheme, Jimmy G in for the whole game with a late touchdown pass and a great defensive stand on the last Dallas possession. The Niners were able to come out on top 27-3. That makes 3 in a row for this team that went 1-3 to start the season. Question is, can the 49ers keep up this win streak under the leadership of new quarterback Jimmy Garoppolo? And since his acquisition, the 49ers have not lost a football game. Can he become the field general that the 49ers so desperately need? This week, we're on the road again in the city of brotherly love to play the Philadelphia Eagles. Now, the Eagles scare me some in that although they aren't having the best year as far as wins and losses are concerned, they do have a very potent passing offense. Part of the reason they're suffering a bit is that their defense seems to be a little on the weak side, allowing a league high of just over 27 points per game. If Jimmy G can get in a rhythm against his secondary, it may be a long afternoon for the Eagles. Let's find out if the Niners have the stuff to put this one in the win column. The Eagles won the toss and from their own 25-yard line have it 1st and 10, and here is a false start before we ever even get started. That'll back them up 5 yards to the 20-yard line, and on 1st and 15 out of the shotgun, Carson Wentz goes across the middle to Torrey Smith for an 8-yard gain. 2nd and 7. They give us to Sproles up the middle, and he has a nice gain over the 30-yard line. And offside on Aaron Lynch. An encroachment penalty that gives the Eagles the 1st down. Wow. From the 37, it's Darren Sproles up the seam to the 46-yard line. Now on 1st and 10. Trey Burton takes it up the seam on the other side and into 49er territory at the 47-yard line. 2nd and 6. LeGarrette Blount takes it left side for a 1st down and more inside the 40-yard line to the 37. Wentz back to pass, goes over the middle and almost intercepted, but there is a roughing the passer penalty. And that will give him a 1st down at the 22-yard line. And yet another false start. It doesn't look like this offensive line is on the same page. So 1st and 15. Back 5 yards. Wentz goes to Hollins, and it's inside the 10-yard line. The red zone visit at the 9. Back to pass is Wentz, and he gets sacked at the 10-yard line. 3rd and goal now. They give us to LeGarrette Blount, and he dives into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. So with the aid of Reuben Foster's roughing the passer penalty, the Eagles take the early lead 7-0. Now on 1st and 10 from their own 25, Jones gets the ball and he's outside the 30-yard line for a 7-yard gain. 2nd and 3. Garoppolo gives to Davis, and he has the 1st down over the 35-yard line. Now on 2nd and 11, the pass is intercepted. Jimmy G throws that one just a little bit short, intended for Lester Jordan, and Nigel Bradham picks it off. So from the 45-yard line, Eagles have it again, and Darren Sproles takes it to the right side and has the 1st down inside 49er territory at man, just inside the 45. Blunt takes it inside the 40, and he has a nice 7-yard gain. Now with Wendell Smallwood in the backfield, he goes left side and has some nice blocking, and he's to the 30-yard line for another Eagle first down. Darren Sproles goes counter to the right side and has a nice gain inside the 25-yard line. And that brings us down to the end of the first quarter with your score, the Eagles 7, the 49ers nothing. 2nd and 5 at the 24-yard line. Sproles up the middle, nice move, and inside the red zone at the 18-yard line. Now with Blunt in the backfield, he gets the ball and he has a first down inside the 10-yard line. 1st and goal for the Eagles at the 7, and Trey Burton gets inside the 5. Down to the 1.5, 3rd and goal. And on a play action pass, it goes to Smith in the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. This is what happens when you can get the running game going, playing off of play action. Oh my goodness, the pass is complete in the corner of the end zone, and it's 14-0 Philadelphia. Now from the 30-yard line, Garoppolo goes long to Jordan, and he has, oh my goodness, 30, 20, and he's down to the 10 and into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. I don't think Lester Jordan learned that the shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line on that one, because he was all over the place. The 49ers bring it to a 1-score game, and Wentz goes over the middle for a 6-yard gain to Alshon Jeffrey. Now on 2nd and 4 with Blunt in the backfield. The throw goes to Smith over the 40-yard line, and another first down. San Francisco cornerback Corey White is down and injured, holding his elbow as he goes off the field. A new set of downs for the Eagles. Wentz goes over the middle to Torrey Smith, and he has the first down and a fumble. And the booth is going to review. And did he actually fumble the football or not? He's going down, and it would appear that he has control of the football all the way down. And the officials say that the ball remains with the Eagles. And yet another false start. This time Trey Burton is guilty. So 1st and 15 from the midfield stripe. The pass goes to Torrey Smith for a first down at the 32. This 49er defense is being carved up by both the run and the pass. And Sproles is caught by Earl Mitchell for no gainer. 3rd and 10. The pass is to Smith and short of the first down. So on comes Caleb Sturgis for a 41-yard field goal, and it's off the upright. No good. If we take a look at this on the Jumbotron, that right upright just got in the way and denied them 3 points. So the score remains 14-7. Garoppolo goes back to pass, and it's intercepted. And Patrick Robinson takes it back inside the 49er 40. Garoppolo throws it just a little bit short on that one, and interception is the name of the game. Now the Eagles have it in beautiful field position, and Sproles takes it inside the 35 for a 4-yard gain. And again, Sproles gets it, runs the left side, and he's down to the 31. 3rd and 2, and he is tackled in the backfield. C.O. Moore getting to him. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning with your score 14-7. It also brings out Sturgis for a 51-yard field goal, and this time it's up and off to the right side. No good. Still remains 14-7 Eagles. Garoppolo throws to Davis at midfield with inches to go for the first down. Kyle Juszczyk gets the call, and he does not make the sticks. Oh my goodness, and the ball goes back to the Eagles. And Sproles travels up the middle to the 20-yard line for a 7-yard gain. Now out of the shotgun. The pass goes to Nelson Aguilar, and it's fumbled. Foster picks up the ball and is inside the 30-yard line of the Eagles. Free safety Jimmy Ward gets a hand in there and knocks the ball out, and Reuben Foster has the recovery. So on 2nd and 8, Garoppolo throws to Juszczyk, and he's down to the 21-yard line. 3rd and 3. The pass goes to Garcon, and he's inside the 5 and out of bounds. So now from the 3.5, with the 49ers in the eye, Garoppolo calls his own number and bowls his way into the end zone. What a tough run as he sends Malcolm Jenkins airborne and into the end zone for a 49ers score. And that brings us to halftime with your score all knotted up 14-14. The Niners had me worried a bit, leaving the Eagles put up a 14-0 lead the way they did, but in fine fashion, they were able to pull it even by halftime. A touchdown drive off a forced fumble is an excellent way to finish up the first half. But what are the 49ers going to do to get some more run support? Stop throwing those dreaded picks, and on the other side, stop the rushing attack of the Eagles. Welcome back to second half coverage of our game between the Eagles and visiting 49ers. The 49ers need a little better offensive production in the second half. And for some thoughts on that, let's go down to our sideline reporter, Wk8 baby.
First, the injury to quarterback Corey White was short-lived, as we saw him back out on the field before the half. It seems that he came down hard on his elbow and lost a little feeling in his arm for a moment. You can see him wince in pain every once in a while, but he's playing through that pain. From Coach Peterson, he told me that he was pleased with the production of the offense early on, but letting the 49ers back in the game was not his idea of a fun time. He said that they need to get the passing game going a little better, and that means giving Carson Wentz the time in the pocket to locate and throw better passes. Now, Coach Shanahan seemed to be real concerned with Jimmy Garoppolo throwing passes that he really shouldn't throw. He said they're working with him to get him to either dump the pass off short or throw it away. An ongoing concern for him is the running game. He needs the O-line to make holes for the backs to run through, or this could be a long second half.
Oh, it would be nice to see the run come alive again, wouldn't it? Let's see if the corrections at halftime make a difference. The 49ers start out the second half with the ball, and at the 23.5, the give is to Davis up the middle for a 4-yard gain. 3rd and 6. Garoppolo goes back to pass and hits Davis for a first down and a lot more out to midfield. 3rd and 8. The pass goes over the middle to Jordan, and he has another first down inside the 40, and now in scoring range for Robbie Gould. Aldrick Robinson makes a first down grab inside the 25. 2nd and 10. The pass goes to Paulson, and he's inside the 10. The red zone visit for the 49ers at the 9-yard line. And the fake handoff, and Paulson is all alone in the end zone. The Eagles with not near enough Coverage on the right side of the field because Garoppolo had 2 open receivers and hit Paulson for the touchdown. Now Sproles goes right side, and he has a big gain across the 40-yard line and a first down for the Eagles. Now the pass goes to Smith, and they're inside 49er territory at the 43. LeGarrette Blount is stuffed by Navarro Bowman for a 2-yard loss. On 3rd and 7. The fake handoff and the pass across the middle to Torrey Smith is short, and another field goal. 54 yards this time. Can Sturgis make it? And no, it's off to the right side. Once again, for the 3rd time today, he misses. Garoppolo across the middle to Garcon has the first down. And that brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. Your score 21-14 Niners. Now with Davis the lone setback. The handoff is faked. Garoppolo looking downfield and finds Jordan inside the 35-yard line for another 49er first down. The pass this time goes to Goodwin, and he's to the 20-yard line. 2nd and 7 now from the 15. Davis runs the left side with lots of room and is tackled down at the 1. And on 2nd and goal from the 2, he gets tackled in the backfield by Brandon Graham. Now just outside the 4-yard line, Garoppolo can't find a receiver and decides to run and does not get the score. So that brings on Robbie Gould for a 22-yard field goal, and it's up and good. 24-14 49ers. With 3:11 left in the game, can the Eagles make up a 10-point difference? And Wentz takes it up the middle for an 8-yard gain. 2nd and 2. Pass is complete to Trey Burton at the 40-yard line. And there's a 15-yard face mask on top of that. Oh, that is not good at all. Letting the Eagles so close to scoring position. Wentz is back to pass again. Calls his own number. First down inside the 35-yard line. And that brings us to the 2-minute warning with your score 24-14 Niners. And with a report from the sideline, let's go to Wk8, baby.
The 49ers know they're up by 2 scores, but with the Eagles driving the field, I see a little tension in their demeanor. That face mask penalty didn't help the issue any. With only 2 minutes left in the game, they're hoping they can hold the Eagles out of the end zone.
Well, let's hope they can hold on for this win. Now on 2nd and 11, and from the shotgun, Wentz goes to pass and is sacked by Aaron Lynch. 3rd down conversion coming up, and the Eagles are in the hurry-up offense. Wentz looking for the pass and goes long into the end zone and broken up by Rashard Robinson. So they'll try for a 55-yard field goal, and this time Sturgis is able to record 3 points, and it's now 24-17. It's a 1-score game, folks. Kyle Juszczyk goes up the middle for a 5-yard gain. And now on 3rd and 4, Davis has the first down, and that seals the game. 3rd and 14, and all Garoppolo has to do is take a knee. And there is your finish, 24-17 49ers. Isn't it nice that at the end of the game, you can tell your quarterback, just take a knee? I'm still scratching my head as to why the Eagles would opt to kick the ball deep with only 1:40 left in the game. I guess they were hoping for something really big to turn in their favor. The rush really never materialized for the 49ers, but it did help just enough to make a difference in the end. The really good thing is that Jimmy G didn't throw any more interceptions. The Eagles didn't record any sacks on the day either. that says that the offensive line may be improving. Garoppolo was well over 60% complete. It would just be nice to see those interceptions go away. It would appear that the middle of the field is where Jimmy likes to go to the most because Jordan, Davis, and Paulson are getting the majority of the targets. In time, it may be that Pierre Garçon will have to be replaced, being a hands guy and not a speed wideout, but for now, he is the man. I really like the fact that if he is targeted, he will normally hold on to the football. I think Goodwin is good, but needs more development in order to get better in the hands category. I just wish that he and Aldrick Robinson were a little taller. It's just a shame that with their speed, neither one of them are at 6 foot or a little taller. I thought the defense played a really solid game. They allowed a few more rushing yards than I'd like, but then again, we are trying to defend the pass a little bit more than the run. Jimmy Ward had an outstanding day with 8 tackles, only 1 catch allowed, and a forced fumble that led to points for the 49ers. It was nice to see Navarro Bowman come back with a strong performance after being injured in last week's game. All I know is that this makes it 4 wins in a row, and that's needed going into our next game because up next is a battle for first place in the NFC West with the Arizona Cardinals. Now, the last time that we played the Cards was in the desert, and David Johnson carved the defense up pretty bad. It didn't help that the offense found absolutely no rhythm. A 31-13 loss was the result. This time around, we have them in Levi Stadium with a defense that has come alive and an offense that can actually move the football. This will be a test for sure. Neither team has had a loss since the last meeting, and although there's a lot of season left to play, this is a must-win for the 49ers to maintain the momentum they've already generated. Though the 49ers have been getting better defensively over the past few weeks, the Cards still have the number 1 rush defense and number 2 overall defense in the league. So moving the ball on them, it may be a challenge, especially if the 49ers can't get the run game going. This has been a presentation of the San Francisco 49er franchise on the Football Freaks Sports Network. Please keep in mind that if you enjoyed this video, leave a like so that others can enjoy it as well. And if you would like to be notified when there is a new one, simply subscribe by clicking on my icon at the end of the video. We've certainly enjoyed bringing you coverage of the 49ers win over the Philadelphia Eagles at Lincoln Financial Field. And we're looking forward to our next challenge as the 49ers return home to Levi Stadium to face the Cardinals. Until then, for Wk8 Baby and the rest of the crew here, this is Husker Wk8 saying so long for now, and have a good day, everyone.